Sweating to the truth, nothing but the truth. Put my hands on the Bible, y'all point me to the booth. Sweating to the truth. Yo, new season, new colors, new merch, new swag. Go over to Imago Day Apparel Shop and get in your bag with our latest gear. I promise you won't be disappointed. Rep the kingdom, I rock in his image. Every order and purchase goes into helping me bring you better content. And so every order and purchase is greatly appreciated. We thank you for the support, and as always, peace and love. Yo, what's going on with it, bro? So after 2 long years and some change, they are finally letting Young Thug free. I heard that right. After 2 long years and some change, they are finally letting Young Thug free. This is some pretty big news, bro, because it was looking like he was facing some serious time. But after a plea deal, they got it cut down drastically. Let's read. Young Thug is finally being released from jail after changing his plea to guilty on drug and gun-related charges, as well as conspiracy and participating in a street gang stemming from his May 2022 arrest. He was sentenced to 40 years with the first 5 years in prison, but the judge commuted the time he's already served, releasing him, followed by 15 years on probation. However, if he violates probation, he could serve an additional 20 years in custody. Terms of release: stay away from the metro Atlanta area and no contact with affiliated gang members other than Gunna and his brother. Judge Paige Whitaker encouraged Young Thug to use his influence to promote positive change in his community, saying,
a modern day version of kind of WWE wrestling that used to be on television, where people would just get up and posture and act like they hated each other. And it may be that that's a lot of what is going on in the music industry with rap. But whether it is fake or not, it has tremendous impact on kids and young people who think, this is cool, this is what I want to do. Look at him, he's a millionaire. I can do that by being, a gangster in the streets. And that's not true. What you're likely to have happen to you if you're a gangster in the streets is you get shot, you get killed, or you get thrown in prison. And those are, by far the most likely outcomes. And, you've been in here watching the trial, and you've seen the pictures of Mr. Ryan posing with a gun as big as he is at 15 years old and going out and shooting and killing another teenager. And that's what gangs do. And that's unfortunately a lot of what rap music does. And if you are a modern day John Lennon, he might have rapped too in this day and age. I don't know. But I know you're talented. And even if you choose to continue to rap, you need to try to use your influence to let kids know that that is not the way to go, and that there are ways out of poverty besides hooking up with the powerful guy at the end of the street selling drugs. And, I know that happens for protection sometimes, but a much better way would be getting an education and hanging around with people who set a good example. And you be one of those people that sets a good example. All right, so that's my high horse on that.
And Young Thug acknowledged his impact by saying this.
I take full responsibility for, my crimes or my charges. I want to say sorry to my family, my mom. My mom got 11 kids. I can't say all their names, my managers, my kids that's not here. Really everybody that got something to do with this situation, I want to say sorry for just having so much time investing into this, and I am a smart guy. I am a good guy, and I really got a good heart. You know, I find myself in a lot of stuff because I was just nice or cool, you know, and I understand that you can't be that way when you reach a certain height because it could end bad, and it don't really have to have nothing to do with you, but it could end bad and it could, you know, fall on you. And I know the choice is yours, it's up to you. And I hope that you allow me to go home today and just trust in me to just do the right thing and never see you again unless it's at a, you know, bar in the future or something. Just out of this type of situation, I promise you I won't ever be in this type of situation
A
again.
bar in the future.
I'm going away. I've learned from my mistakes. You know, I come from nothing and I've made something and I didn't take full advantage of it. I'm sorry. Through these last 2.5 years of my life, you are really, truly, honestly, the best thing that has happened to me because you made everything fair for me and everybody involved on both sides, you know. I'm sorry to the sheriff, you know, everybody for just having to put extra time in. I know y'all got paid more money, but I'm sorry for y'all having to put this extra time in to be away from y'all family, you know, and I just hope
I love
that
this guy.
you find it in your heart to allow me
The
to
guy's laughing in the
go
back.
home
The security.
and be with my family and just do better as a person. I know what I bring to the table. I know what I am. I know the heights I've reached. I know the impact I got on people, period, in the community, you know, all people. I learned that late, like these past 2 or 3 years of my life, I kind of learned that late. And maybe it was because I was, you know, probably on drugs or anything, I don't know. But I have came to my senses and I understand what I mean to this world. But I am a good guy, you know, I don't mind doing stuff like, you know, like free shows. And I always did that. You know, I did free shows and gave it to single parents, millions of dollars. You know, I made $1.8 million on a free show and I gave it all to single parent charity. And I did like 2 or 3 shows that made like $700,000 a piece. And I gave it to the breast cancer organization. Like, you know, I do things like I put millions of dollars back into my community for real.
But man, that boy actually called a break, like for real, bro. Cause he was looking at some big time. You know, I think they probably was gonna do what he was gonna have to do 5 years in prison, and then 40 on probation probably. I'm not sure. That's still a lot. Shoot, 15 years on probation a lot, but yo, at least you out. You know what I'm saying? That's the major thing. But hopefully he sees the opportunity in this and takes advantage of it, man. And he does use his platform now to promote positivity and inspire hope and encourage young people to go in the right direction and not the wrong. But I want to say this to all my young black brothers out there, all my young black men. There is more to life than thugging, rugging, killing, stealing, misogyny, shooting guns and shooting people. I said that. But it's more to life than that, bro. It's so much more to life than that. Open your eyes and see the opportunities here in America and pursue that. Do not allow this toxic culture to drag you down. Don't allow it. Don't allow this toxic culture to drag you down and discourage you from pursuing the opportunities that are here in America. Here you can be whatever you want to be. And we ain't talking about not just an NFL or an NBA player. There's so much more here that leaves you open to be able to chase your dreams. Literally, bro. So much life out here. Live it. Please do. Live it, man. But I hope he uses this opportunity, this time, his platform to truly encourage, because it could have been a totally different way for him. You know, and as he said, he got kids, and you know his kids need to see him, and his kids and they need to see that their daddy in a positive light. You know, we got too many statistics and stigmas on us now already. And so it's definitely time to change that tide, man. Change the culture for sure, man. But let me know what y'all think down in the comments. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Peace, love. I'm out.
100, 100, 100, that's all I know. Ain't taking a dime off. We working, and that for sure. Ain't taking no time off. We serving, deliver hope. Forget all that crime talk. 100, 100, 100, that's all I go. Yeah, that be what I'm